Hey guys, it's your girl Sade from the T Dot providing you with the tea. Today we will be looking at what Caleb and Justine had to say on the talk.
Now guys, Love Island is a huge hit around the world and has versions in Australia and England, but you guys made history by becoming the first black couple to ever win.
Right, the first black couple. This isn't shown a lot on TV.
What does that mean to you?
It means a lot because not only is it a really cool title, but it's also an honor to hold that. And you know what? We just did what we thought was best to form a healthy relationship. And it's really cool to leave the villa and see that our love has been accepted worldwide.
Aww.
This is one of many appearances the couple has made since leaving Love Island.
It's the opposite sides of the country. So, Justine, how has it been adjusting to being apart from Caleb?
So we knew the distance was going to be hard, but we definitely did not expect it to be this hard. When we were in the villa, Caleb and I would be like, so when do you think we'll see each other? And we kind of came up with like a 3-week plan, but then 3 days or 4 days after leaving the villa, we were like, okay, yeah, we can't do this. So we're just super excited to see each other as soon as we can because it's way too hard.
So, Caleb, how are you handling the long distance?
Yeah, distance has definitely been a challenge, especially after living together. Most relationships don't start like that, but we've been doing our best to communicate throughout the day, text, hop on the phone when we can. With that being said, it's working for now, but we just can't wait to go see each other.
Y'all take note. Despite all the obstacles with distance and travel, Jaleb is willing to make it work, even if that means talking, texting, calling in between until they finally see each other.
Person again.
Oh, you guys are cute. So in addition to falling in love and making us all melt for you, you're sharing the $100,000 prize money. So have you thought about how you're going to spend it? Justine, you go first.
There's definitely a few things that I've thought about, but I think the main thing is definitely looking out for my family and then also maybe using some of it to move closer to Caleb, so.
And Caleb, what about you?
Yeah, I think that a decent amount of it is going to go into making this long distance work. We're already putting flights on the calendar, but we are saving it for the most part, and I've got some really extravagant dates that I got to follow up that we had on the show.
Yes, Caleb, treat Justine like the queen she is. I'm actually looking forward to see what dates he has planned.
Well, you did pretty good on the show. And then Justine, I just got to say this personally. I was worried about you because remember in the beginning you was like, ain't nobody trying to holler at me. You know what I'm saying? You was kind of worried about it. And then, you went with the first jump out and that didn't work. And then Caleb, I'm glad that you didn't go out like Johnny did when he was over at Casa More.
Can we all agree that Casa More is over and no more? Let's move on.
Let that girl put the whipped cream and lick all over him. Yeah, it was going down. It was the jump off for real. So what was it about Justine that made you resist temptation and think that she was the one? And you was like, I don't care who you sit up in here. I'm in love with Justine. It was like love at first sight for you. So what made you know that Justine was the one?
The queen knew he was the one when she did the baby bird challenge. Let's hear what he had to say.
Real talk.
You're going to put me on the spot like that?
Oh, hell yeah. The show is called The Talk, so we talking about it. Hell yeah. It was the chocolate. It was chocolate. It was chocolate, wasn't it? It was chocolate. Chocolate and butterscotch. It was chocolate and butterscotch right there.
Oh, man, that's funny. Well, you know what?
Awkward.
On Love Island, you experience a lot of temptation. There's always new people coming in and out of the villa. In the real world, you also experience a lot of temptation as well. But what you don't always experience is a strong connection, a bond that is focused around trust and respect. And I think since we focused on some of those values from the very beginning, we were able to stay away from a lot of those distractions.
No.
Yeah.
That's great. That is great. And speaking of a strong connection, one of the sweetest moments on the show was when you both declared your love for each other on the
It was at that moment that Caleb knew Justine was the
final
one.
date. It was so sweet. And Caleb, you told Justine that you loved her first. How nervous were you?
I was so nervous. I was sweating. I was shaking. I couldn't even gather my words. And it just felt so right in the moment. I had to express how I felt. I had no idea if she was going to say it back to me. But I'm glad she did, and it was one of the most memorable moments.
It was definitely a memorable moment for Team Jaleb.
Yeah. And quickly, Justine, how did you feel when Caleb told you how he felt?
I had a sigh of relief. I was like, thank you, God, because I was like, I've been wanting to stay for a minute, and if he doesn't stay back, it'll be so awkward. So I was just happy that he said it first, so I could be like, finally, I can tell you how I feel.
Oh, yay! Justine and Caleb, thank you so much. We're so happy for you and your love.
Remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video.